It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Disabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat Disabato from the Southtown Star newspaper. And no, we are not at Beggar's Pizza tonight, folks. We are at Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oak Brook, 3021 Butterfield Road, Promenade Plaza. Can't miss it. It's our spot, and worth the trip. Got a great show for you. First off, Northern Illinois University baseball coach Eddie Mathy will be our guest. Eddie's a Southside guy, proud Thornton grad. We're going to have him on. All-time winningest coach in Northern Illinois University baseball history. Coming off a big conference division championship a year ago. I'm going to tell you, folks, Northern Illinois University, ton of traveling. We're going to get into that. They're going West Coast. They go down south. They're all over the place, man. Just a fantastic job Eddie's been doing his 12th season at the helm for the Huskies. Also, we're going to have on from Labriola Bakery Cafe, Cassie Cherney. She is the executive pastry chef here, and in a little bit, once we get through the Ritchie Burger with the world-famous pretzel roll, we got a little pizza, and I have to mention, Black Diamond white cheese on this burger. That's top-notch stuff. But Labs is from, Blue Island. We don't fool around in the island, top-notch. And then the sausage pizza, and I have to get this correct, all right? Fresh mozzarella, fresh basil, and sweet fennel sausage on this baby, okay? And of course, the world-famous baguette, the greatest bread in all the world. This is the stuff my mom would, closest to my mom's homemade bread. This is it right here. All right, we are going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout, folks, all right? We come back, Eddie Mathy, Northern Illinois University Baseball, will be our guest. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a pepperoni sausage, green peppers and onions. Don't forget the extra cheese, large pizza. Oh, by the way, I also make house calls. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
For over 60 years, Standard Bank has been a part of your neighborhood, supporting sports and other activities, working with communities as they grow and thrive, helping businesses and families to reach their financial goals. In communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, your neighborhood is our neighborhood. We can help you reach your financial goals. To learn about products like Check Free, our super secure service that saves you time and money and makes it easy to pay your bills online, visit standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, we are at Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oak Brook, and our guest this week, the big dog, Northern Illinois University baseball coach Eddie Mathy. Eddie, thanks for coming on board, my man.
Absolutely, Pat, a pleasure.
Finally got the pride of Thornton 1981 grad to come on board, man.
Well, hey, it's a pleasure being here because I know a lot of the people that have sat in this seat,
and
it's great just to be in company with them and with you. And the other thing is, I'll tell you, it's good to be back with the people on the South Side because that's where they call me Eddie.
That's right. You're exactly. Eddie, man. You're not Ed. You're Eddie.
Exactly.
You're Eddie, man.
Exactly.
All right, well, 12 years at Northern. You've had a great run, man. 277 career wins, all-time winning as coach. Coming off Mid-American Conference West Division Championship last year. But what I find interesting on the whole bio is 44-15 versus Illinois Division I schools. All right? That means, the ISUs, the Easterns, the Southerns, the UICs, the Illinois.
Yeah.
You're getting a whipping stick out on them, man. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, we've been pretty fortunate. We've had some success with that. And I'll tell you, our guys get up for those games.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the Mid-American Conference, and there's two things about that stat that come to mind. One is that, you know, people don't understand how good the Mid-American Conference is. You know, Kent State 2 years ago went to the College World Series. It's a very, very good baseball league. You talk to the pro scouts, there's guys getting drafted out of there all the time. There's several guys that we've coached against and played against that are up in the big leagues now. It's a good baseball league. But the second thing is that, you know what? We're the one team in Illinois from that league. So a lot of the people around here don't understand what the Mid-American Conference is, but when we do start playing the Illinois schools, they know what that means, and those guys are up for that because a lot of their buddies are on there. And they you know, remember the old neighborhood games?
Yep.
Those mean a lot more to you sometimes.
Oh, yeah,
That's
absolutely.
what goes on with those.
All right, so, you know, as you get this thing rolling now after 12 years, what's been the key for you guys to be as successful as you've been, Eddie?
You know, I think Pat, it comes down to the people that's involved, the coaching staff that we've had, the coaches that we've had in our program.
Yep.
You know, they do a great job. The kids that come in, it's a blue-collar place. You know what I mean? It's a blue-collar mentality and looking for the opportunity to get out there and play. And, you know, sometimes our guys get overlooked in the recruiting trails, and they come up here and they got something to prove. And
chip on the shoulder.
And I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. That's my background, and that's what I relate to.
Yep.
So.
And you make sure when you get back to DeKalb, and you tell those people, no, they hosted the football state finals for the first time last weekend. Mount Carmel, congratulations on the 7A title. Richards, runner-up in 6A, congratulations. They did a phenomenal job, man. Northern Illinois, first class. They did a great job. Okay, so you make sure you let them know that. All right?
Absolutely. And you know, I was out there. I saw you out there, and had my 16-year-old son Mickey with me. But you know, the really cool thing about that, and there's obviously, you know, Mount Carmel's great program. Well, Coach Lenti, and I actually had this story I shared with Jordan Lynch, who's a Mount Carmel grad, who's doing a fantastic job as our quarterback. Very, very good football player, and you're right. He should be there on Sundays for the Heisman.
Yep.
I was walking through the hallway one day, and I told him, I said, hey, you know, you and I both played for the same coach. And he goes, oh, you played for Coach Lenny? You went to Mount Carmel? I said, well, yes and no. I played for Coach Lenny, but I went to Thornton. Coach Lenny was the assistant baseball coach back in the day. So, Coach Lenny, congratulations. Just so proud of you and everything that you've done down there. And, you know, playing for a guy like that and the coaches that I've been around in my life really has shaped what we do.
Yep. And you know, you talked about it, Eddie, about the whole professional situation with the conference, but yourself, you've had 26 kids from Northern Illinois University go on and sign professional contracts.
Oh, absolutely.
And, which is a big thing. Jeff Zimmerman, the most recent, with Andrew grad this past season. But also academically, man, very important for you guys.
Oh, you bet. You know, our kids are student athletes, and we talk to them all the time about that. You know, the big thing that they understand right away is you got to get the grades to be eligible. But as they move through the process, they start understanding that, you know what? You know, making a living, throwing a baseball, being able to pay for a house and kids and a family, not everybody gets to do that. So that degree is going to become very important for them, and we try to keep them on track with that. We've got a wonderful academic department in our athletics office, our SAS department. They do a great job with our kids, staying on top of them, getting them into the classroom. You know, we've had tremendous graduation success. We've had tremendous academic progress reports, the APR numbers, in our baseball program, and that has to do with our entire department.
Well, if you're a high school kid right now, what is the best way to get noticed by a college? What would you advise kids to do?
Well, there's a couple ways. Obviously, travel ball is so predominant now, and it's a double-edged sword for me. But you know what? That's where the highest concentration of good players are. So you know what? You've got to be involved in that. But beyond that, you know, for me, once we find kids that we like athletically, our job is to find out what they are academically.
Yeah.
And you know who's key to that for me? It's the high school baseball coach. Because their business is our business. It's the business of education. If a kid's screwing around in a first period class, the high school coach is going to know about it, not the travel coach.
Yeah.
And we need to know that.
That's the key, man.
So you got to get out and handle the academic. You got to get out and handle the athletic. You know, but if you want to get seen, you got to get out and play, and you got to go where the coaches are.
And I've also advised some people, the summer camps, man. You know, Northern has a summer camp or whatever. Go to a summer camp. I mean, that's a great way to get some exposure, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It is. And, you know, you get a chance to get in front of the college coaches. You get a chance to work with them firsthand. There's a couple showcases that we kind of all attend. That's a good place to go. But you don't need to be going to a different showcase every week and spending all that money. I tell college parents all the time, you know, high school parents all the time, and say, listen, the money you spend on that, if you'd have put that stuff away and invested it, it would probably pay for more than the scholarship you're going to get.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Great advice. Yeah. All right, folks, we are going to go to Lisa Thomas Salon timeout. And remember something, with Labriola Bakery Cafe, and this place decorated, very festive, folks. You buy $100 worth of a $100 gift card, you get a $20 gift card for free. That's quite a deal, man. That's really nice. All right, so we're going to come to this back from this Lisa Thomas Salon timeout. More with Northern Illinois University baseball coach Eddie Mathey. Stay tuned.
What teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut and style for just $27 and guys get a cut and style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
If you're looking for delicious barbecue in the Southland, no one does it better than Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. Stop in and try our mouth-watering ribs, tender piled-high pulled pork sandwich with homemade chips, or a perfecta combo in our year-round indoor-outdoor patio. Having a special get-together, Bonapit offers a party room for up to 100 people. Want to watch the big game? Fans can do so on one of our many flat-screen TVs and enjoy $10 domestic bucket specials every Sunday. Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. No one does barbecue better. Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, we're at Labriola Bakery Cafe, 3021 Butterfield Road in Oak Brook. Our guest, Northern Illinois University baseball coach Eddie Mathey. Thornton grad, 81 from Harvey. Little Pete and Mary's action. Ma used to work there, man.
Absolutely.
That was the bomb for barbecue, man. That was the bomb, right?
You are not lying there.
All right. And, you know, we got the baguette here, folks. We got a little pizza. They refer to it as a sausage pizza, all right? Fresh mozzarella, fresh basil, sweet fennel sausage, and the world-famous Ritchie Burger, black diamond white cheese. Mercy in those home-cut fries.
You got to be here soon because this one's not going to last.
It's not going to last. It's not going to last long. All right, Eddie. Let's talk a little bit about this trip you guys take to start the season, right?
Yeah.
First off, you guys head a little west, right?
A little bit southwest, absolutely. It's a preferred destination for us. You know, being where we're at, college baseball season Division I starts mid-February. We need to travel. You know, if you look at our schedule, look at our past schedules, we traditionally have one of the better schedules in the Midwest.
Yep.
This year we're going to be opening up down at the at Camelback Ranch in Glendale, Arizona, home of the White Sox and the Dodgers.
Yep.
We're going to be opening against the University of Minnesota. We're going to have 3 games. We're going to be playing on the big league field down there. It's going to be a great experience for our kids, great experience for the fans. One of the things is it kind of rolls into spring training, so it's the weekend before the major leaguers report. So, you know, Husky fans wanting to come down, it's a great place to go, and you're going to spend a couple extra days there because you're going to get a chance to see the major leaguers work.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tremendous schedule, man.
It is. And then second weekend, we head to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yep.
We're in a 3-team tournament. Missouri State, University of New Mexico, and University of New Mexico was a regional team last year. Yep. We're going to play 4 games on that weekend. Third weekend is a traditional thing that we do down at Southern Illinois. We head down there one weekend every year. And this year is going to be special because we're going to be opening up their new facility.
Sweet.
So I imagine there's going to be a big crowd out there, and it's going to be great for our kids.
Yeah.
Then starts our spring trip. We're opening up at Oregon State University. College World Series team last year. You know, in the last 6 years, won 2 national championships, and we've got a 4-game set there. And then we're going to jump on a plane, and we head down to Cal Poly in beautiful San Luis Obispo, and we got a 3-game set there. Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, 6 o'clock games. Our kids are absolutely going to love it.
Man,
and again, another regional team.
Yep. No, that's awesome, man. I mean, how can a kid not be excited about that? And with that said, the competition you guys are playing this year, what's the expectations for the old Huskies? How you guys looking, man? I know you got some South Side, blood on that team too, which is nice.
We got a few guys from the South Suburbs. You know, Anthony Andres comes to mind. We lost Jeff Zimmerman. We'll talk about that in a minute. I know there's a couple other guys I'm forgetting, but we've got a few guys that are in the program from the South Suburbs, and we love them. Got a lot of guys returning from last year's team. Won our first Mid-America Conference West Division title in school history last year. And we brought in a lot of good kids, a lot of new players. They add depth, they add to our pitching, and we're absolutely looking forward to what this year presents in terms of increasing our non-conference wins, getting to that illustrious 30-win mark that we've done 4 times in my 12 years here, the only times in school history, and taking it deeper into the tournament and getting that Mid-America Conference Championship and get on to a regional. That's our goal.
All right, and you talked about Jeff Zimmerman, Andrew Grad, Seattle Mariners drafted. How do you fill that hole, man, with that big bat from the left side?
That's a tough one to fill. You know, Jeff had a great year for us last year. He was a presence in our lineup. Undervalued his defensive ability at first. You know, Jeff went out this year. He had a great year. His team won the league title.
Yep.
He finished in the entire Mariners organization 4th in slugging percentage, 4th in batting average in their entire minor league organization.
Wow.
He got invited to instructionals. Those guys don't come along all the time.
Yep.
However, you know what? We've got a couple kids that have been waiting. We got Chris DeVarco, a kid from Carmel, Mundelein, Brandon Mulder, St. Lawrence product.
St. Lawrence, man.
You know, he came in as an outfielder. His best position defensively might be first base, and he's gotten bigger and stronger, and he's
got
doing
some
a great
wheels.
job. And he can run, and he knows the game, and he's really gotten after it. So, you know, it's going to be a culmination of a lot of guys stepping up to fill Jeff's shoes.
Yep.
But you know what? We've got a lot of guys back, and they're a year older, so we're looking forward to that.
Now, all kidding aside with the Thornton and Harvey thing, what are your fondest memories, man, other than the Lou Boudreau room?
The Lou Boudreau
You know what I
room?
mean? What are your fondest memories from Thornton and Harvey?
I've got 2 brothers in the Lou Boudreau room.
You do, man?
Yeah, I do.
That's an honor, man.
It is.
That's huge.
It really is. I got a great story if we have time about that. But growing up, I'll tell you what, it was a tremendous area to grow up in. It was a very athletic time. You know, you go out all the time, and you're playing basketball, you're playing baseball, you're playing football, and there were some great, tremendous athletes. I think for me, my personal favorite, I think it was in 8th grade, and I grew up in Harvey, so we played in the Harvey grade school system. I'm on the post at my grade school guarding Kevin Duckworth, who at that time was only in 6th grade.
But he's still probably about 6'6".
And he's still about 6'6", and his older brother, Ray Duckworth, was better than Kevin, just never got the college opportunity.
Yep.
And, you know, we got the Twin Towers down there, and here I am right between them trying to run the post. So
Like a little flea, a little gnat. Get away from it, right?
Get away. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But, you know, just the whole experience down there. I mean, just tremendous athletes, some great teachers in the school at the time, still are, and, you know, just an area that, you know what, you had to earn it every day on the streets if you wanted to play sports.
Yep.
You know, they weren't giving it up to you. You had to get there and do it.
Different time, man. You know what I mean? So in any area, you know, man, just Thornton, just a different era.
My grade school, you know, Randy Ramsey, great point guard for DePaul basketball when they, you know, I remember going out and shooting baskets with him. He'd say, yeah, come on and shoot, and then all of a sudden turned into my rebounding with all of his made shots. So
Smart. He was smart, man.
He used it.
All right, well, Eddie, thanks for coming on board, my man. I appreciate it.
No, it's good.
Finally,
time,
man.
Pat.
Finally
you
got
know
you,
that.
my man.
We've been talking.
Yeah?
We've been talking. I read his column all the time. He does a great job. When something strikes me, I'll send him a text or an email, and he'll get a phone call for me. So
Absolutely.
So keep up the great work. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Same with you, man. Good luck to the Huskies. You know, hopefully transition from that football success right into baseball again, man. That'd be awesome, right?
We got some good ones.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you absolutely do, man. All right, folks, we are going to go to an athletics timeout. When we return, now we're going to have some desserts from Labriola Bakery Cafe. In time for Christmas season, you're going to see some special stuff out here. Cassie Cherney, Executive Pastry Chef, will be our guest. We're going to talk all about it, man, so stay tuned.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Since 1970, Standard Bank & Trust has been a landmark at the corner of 95th and Western. Now there's a new, state-of-the-art Standard Bank at the same convenient location and better equipped to serve your needs. So stop by and meet our friendly, professional staff. They provide personalized service and a wide range of products to help both businesses and individuals reach their financial goals. In the Evergreen Park area and in communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, we're your neighborhood bank. Learn more at standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. All right, folks, now we have a little bit of fun here. Cassie Cherney, Executive Pastry Chef of Labriola Bakery Cafe, is our next guest. How you doing, Cassie?
Good, you?
Thanks for coming on board here. And look at this, folks. Christmas season is upon us. Labriola Bakery Cafe, plenty of options to satisfy your palate. All right? And Cassie's going to talk about what we have here. We got some cupcakes, we have a cake, but let's get a little bit more in depth on what we have here, Cassie.
Yeah, so we got two kinds of cupcakes here. We've got our yellow cake, and they're dressed up as little cute snowmen for the season, and then our chocolate tree cakes, and there's actually a hidden strawberry inside of the tree, so it's not all just frosting. There's a strawberry in there too. And then we have here our 10-inch mint cake, and it's chocolate cake with a white chocolate peppermint mousse and ganache on the outside and little peppermint candies.
We're going to be tearing into that.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to try that one. That one's one of my favorites all year long. That's my favorite.
That's the
cake.
one, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so these are offered throughout the month of December, right?
Throughout the whole month, and then we've got a couple other fun offerings the last couple weeks of December. We have the traditional Bush de Noel cake this year. We're doing a really delicious hazelnut flavored chocolate mousse, and then a Yule log, which is just yellow cake and an old school mama's like chocolate frosting, really rich.
That's nice. Now people coming off the street, they come in here, are these available, or do they have to pre-order anything, or how does that work?
These ones will be available all the time, but if you ever want to make sure you're not just getting a slice of this cake and you want to take the whole thing home, better off to put in an order. Call in anytime. We'll take orders 24 hours notice.
Okay. Now, I would think, now, Labs came up to me and said, Pat, you know, you could have any position you want at the cafe. I would want to be baguette taster, because that is it. But I think you've got the fun, sexy thing here, man. This is pretty awesome.
I have a lot of fun with this. I get a lot of free reign with creativity and getting to kind of play around with some fun things depending on the season. I love bread. I really, really do it, and I could eat it all day long, but pastries, that's a little bit more fun. You get to be a little bit more creative and whimsical.
And there are a lot of different options here. Beyond the Christmas desserts, talk about some of the other options. You have more than 75 in-house, right?
Yeah.
Come in.
Have so many different things. We do Italian cookies by the pound, and so we've got 15 different kinds of cookies to get to bring. We do coffee cakes, wedding cakes, just about everything. Creme brulees, Napoleons, cannolis. You name the traditional Italian pastry, you'll find it. But then we'll bounce over to breakfast and do scones and muffins and fritters and donuts. And we have house-made gelato. We have 20 flavors in-house at all times, all seasons of the year.
Yeah.
Really delicious, and everything is made here in-house, scratch.
And I know those cookies, I'm a little partial to the cookies. You got a chocolate chip, and then you have something, it's like a garbage, it's got like everything in there.
Kitchen sink cookie.
Kitchen
there you
sink
go.
cookie. That is the bomb, man. That's good stuff. So what's all in that?
That one is almost the base of an oatmeal cookie, but we add in chocolate chips and pecans, white chocolate chunks. It's just literally everything you got in your kitchen, we're going to pack it right into one cookie for you.
It is delicious. So people want to buy a birthday cake, purchase a birthday cake from you. What do you recommend that they do?
Best off to call in ahead of time if you just want to reserve one of the cakes that we have in the case, or we can create a special birthday cake with any theme or anything like that. Just placing orders about 5 days to a week in advance for those, because the spots fill up kind of quick.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit crazy, huh?
Yeah, but it's good. Well, we have a lot of fun creativity doing a lot of little kids' birthdays and baby showers and stuff too.
Yep. And folks, I mean, you come out to the cafe, it is very festive here. They got it decorated perfect, you know, it's beautiful, and the promenade is decorated very nicely. And you know, you can tell Rich Labriola grew up on the east side of Blue Island. That's what it's all about, being very festive.
Yep.
Is he a holly jolly guy during this time of season, or what?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, he is holly and jolly. Okay, I want to make sure of that.
No, he is.
He is, okay. Well, Cassie, thank you very much for coming on board, okay?
Yeah.
Have a
Thank you.
great holidays. And folks, again, you know, you come in, great stocking stuffer, $100 gift card from Labriola Bakery Cafe. They give you a free $20 gift card. I mean, that's a steal, man. That's a great deal, right?
Yeah.
You can load up on some pastries, that's for sure.
Definitely. That's where you got to get them.
That's where you got to do it. Okay. All right, folks. So we are going to go to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. All right. We return. Players of the week, coach of the week. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oak Brook Promenade.
What teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut and style for just $27 and guys get a cut and style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
If you're in the mood for some of the finest barbecue in the Southland, then Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights is a place for you and your family. Whether it's ribs, chicken, brisket, pulled pork, or any other barbecue favorites, Bona Pit serves up a flavor explosion in a championship form. We also offer steaks, seafood, sandwiches, a mouth-watering nachos platter, and salads in a casual atmosphere, with the option of either dining inside or on our heated patio. Watch the big game in our full-service bar or call ahead for pickup. Bona Pit in Palos Heights.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
Hello, boys. I'm a drop-dead gorgeous pepperoni sausage hold the vegetables deep dish pizza. Just look at my cheese. Your place or mine. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. All right, folks, real quick, let's hit the players of the week. The Labriola Bakery Cafe, Golden Baguette, Player of the Week, Stag Boys basketball player Max Strus. All he did was lead the Chargers to a 4-0 start, average about 24 points a game. Give him a $25 gift card, compliments to Labriola Bakery Cafe. Lisa Thomas Salon, Teen Club, Player of the Week. Providence girls basketball player Alyssa Jurgis netted 21 points to lead the Celtics to a 46-39 win over North Chicago. Nice little goodie bag, compliments of Lisa Thomas Salon coming to Alyssa. The Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse Coach of the Week, going to give it to Big John Daniels from Stag Boys Hoops. Got the Chargers off to a 4-0 start. $25 gift card, compliments of Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse. Have a great week, folks. See you next week.